morning, Flosstube. My name is Tia and you've reached my channel here at Calm Creations on YouTube. This is my channel where I share all my crafty things that I've been up to, mainly cross stitch and customer finishes and whips and a tiny bit of haul every now and again, and anything else that I've been busy making. So if this is your first time here, thank you very much for popping in, and if you're returning, then thanks for coming back. Today is Tuesday I think it's the 7th or the 6th. I don't know what day it is. The 6th of October 2020. The children have all gone back to school. They've had 2 weeks off for spring break and they're back at school now for the last 10 weeks of the year, and then they break for Christmas. So yeah, so it's nice and quiet in my house today. Nobody home, just me and the dog, and it's heavenly. So I thought I'd jump in and show you my whips. It's been a while since I filmed my last Flosstube and you'll see why in a moment. I've been super busy. I've been doing customer finishes and my own stitching and family and stuff like that. But I'll start with my whips. So for the month of September, I joined Whip Go, which is a Facebook group, and it's like bingo essentially. So you design a bingo whip go board and you put all your whips in it, and every month the lovely Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff draws 2 numbers, and you check those numbers on your board and the corresponding numbers, and you set your own goals. There's no hard and fast rules. You set your own goals to achieve for that month, and for September my numbers were drawn and my goal was to stitch 2020 stitches on each piece. Now I only achieved one of the pieces, which was Quaker Bat, that was drawn, so I will show you that. I don't know where it was last time you saw it, but he's coming along nicely. I've just about finished the wing on this side, and then I'll do the same on this side. So this is just on 18 count Ada with the called for thread, and I'll be finishing it the same as the pattern, so it's just a stand-up piece. So that's my Quaker Bat. And so for this month, oh, I can't even remember. Anyway, I joined the Stitchonomy Stitch Along, the sale that they're doing for October. So every day in my email I receive a chart, and they're only tiny, they're only 20 by 20 stitches, and you just add them into your piece each day. So this is where I'm up to so far. I'm going to go in and do back stitch on them just to make them pop a little bit more. So we've got the witch, we've got a crystal ball, we've got a broomstick, and we've got a spell book. And then today's one, it's already in my inbox, and it's Eye of Newt. So I'll be adding that one today, so that will come along here. And I'm just doing the frame as I go. So that's on a little piece of 18 count Ada that I dyed myself. So that's that one. And so for the month of October, I decided I was going to start a thing called Whiptober, and what that means to me is that I'm going to be working on every single one of my whips throughout October. So every day will be a different one, and so far I've achieved that, and I've set my goal at a minimum of 200 stitches on each piece. So I'll show you a few of those that I've been working on. So the first one I think was, I can't remember what number it was, but this has been an ongoing whip for quite a while. This is Australia, and it's by Pixel Stitch. So the other night I got on Virtual Stitches, I think it was Saturday night, and I was there for 3 or 4 hours and stitching with the lovely ladies there, and I managed to get quite a few done. So I did the rock with the waterfall and the emu, so it was good to get that piece out again and put some work into it. So really happy with how that's chugging along. So that's Australia by Pixel Stitch on Etsy. And the other pieces I've been working on are, so this is the Beetles, Abbey Road. Now you can see right through that. What have I got to put behind there? Nothing there. Oh, hold on. Piece of board, that'll do it. Right, so that's Beetles, Abbey Road. So you can see there where I've frogged out, I think it's John Lennon, but I've finished Ringo. I think that's Ringo. And because what I did was I changed to the DMC pearl cotton, and it's only one strand, so it was so much easier to use. So that's where I'm up to on that one. So that's that. And then on a Friday, every Friday night, a group of ladies and I get together on Zoom, and we have a new start every Friday. So we've decided that we're going to do a new start every Friday until the end of the year. So these are some of the pieces that are new starts. So this was my Friday night just gone. So I've waited for such a long time for this to arrive in the post. This is a Dimensions Gold kit called Cozy Cove by Charles Wysocki, and it is absolutely stunning. So one of the ladies and I are doing a sale, and it's hashtag Cozy Cove sale. So that's on Instagram. If you have a Charles Wysocki chart that you want to sell along with us, you can. So that, now this one's all very new to me. This has got half stitches and different amounts of thread, and yeah, so it's going to be quite challenging, but I'm loving it so far. So let's put that up there. So that's where I've got to. I've just done some sky, and the darker blue is 2 strands 10 stitch, and the lighter blue is 1 strand 10 stitch. So that's, I'm really enjoying this. I struggled to put it down because I was having so much fun with it. I was really enjoying it. So that's Cozy Cove. Another Friday night start was A Tale as Old as Time. Now this was, I first saw this on Virtual Stitches. Sammy J was stitching it, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I've made a start. So it's one of my Friday night starts. Excuse the threads. I'll put the picture in of what it'll look like when it's finished, but you can see the L and the E. So for tail, A Tale as Old as Time, and it's got a red rose. Now this, I'm stitching it on a Target cushion cover, so it's already made, all ready to go. And so when it's finished, I just need to stick an insert in, and it's done. So that is A Tale as Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast. So that's that one. Now another new start I did was, so a while ago, Heaven and Earth Designs on Facebook released a whole bunch of free heids. And it was very generous of Michelle to release them all, and so I grabbed a few. They were for a limited time, they're not available anymore, so they're finished now, but I got one and decided to start it, and it is Mini Night Cafe by Leonard Aframoff, and this is where I'm up to so far. So this is the tree coming down the middle. I'll insert the completed pictures so you can have a look and see. So that's just travelled along so fast. It's all black for now, but it will be quite confetti heavy when I get into other colours, but I really love that. So that's Mini Night Cafe. Now the other one I've put a little bit of work into. Well, I've worked on 18 projects since I last was here, but with the Whiptober, yesterday was World Travel Bookshelf by Amy Stewart, so that's where I'm up to with that one. You can see the lady's pink dress coming through, and yesterday I did all of the dark navy blue down here. So yeah, my minimum for my own challenge for Whiptober was 200 stitches on each, and I've been meeting that goal, so I'm really happy with that. So that's World Travel Bookshelf. Now, what else? So that's all my whips. Well, I've got more to show, but there's just so many I won't go into all of them. I also started and finished for one of my Friday night new starts. Doreen Jones had a sale while I was away at Nicole's, and so I bought a couple of her charts. So the first one I bought was, it's more silhouettes too, and it was 4 circular Halloween pieces. So I've stitched one of them, so that's that one. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do a tutorial on how to finish it. So that piece, so stay tuned for that tutorial, because this finish is going to be a little bit different, and I'm going to film it and pop it on my channel, so you'll be able to see that soon. So that is my whips for now. I've had a bit of haul come in, and I've shopped a bit for finishing supplies, because that's my thing. That's what I love to do. So anyway, I bought, now Gail from Gail Phillips here on YouTube, she ordered a lapstand from the Ukraine, and because I stitch in my bed, I thought that would be really good to have for that, so I bought one. It came from the Ukraine, and it took like 11 days to get here. It was super fast. I really love it. So I'm learning to stitch two-handed, which is proving to be quite efficient time-wise. I'm getting pretty speedy at it, I suppose. Not speedy, but I'm getting the hang of it and enjoying it, and way less knots, and because you're feeding your needle through and you're holding your thread at the same time, because you don't have to hold your frame, you can keep your thread unknotted. So this is, it's quite big, so I haven't got it here, it's in my room, but this is the frames. I'll get the box so I can show you. So fully adjustable. It was really easy to put together. So that's the box it came in. So if you want the details for that, let me know. It's really, really good. Nice and easy to use. So I'm very happy. So thank you, Gail. So that's that one. And then just as some finishing supplies, I bought some stitchery tape. So I got 2 rolls. So this is what Kathy Haberman uses from Hands On Design. So this is for my finishes. So I bought a couple of rolls from All Threads Embroidery here in Queensland. They're in Brisbane. Shipping was super fast. So yeah, that's a bit of haul I'll show you. Right, so I'll show you some finishes. So I've been busy working on customer finishes. A couple of them aren't fully finished, but they're pretty much finished. So they just need a few details added to them, a few little embellishments, and they will be done. So the first one I'll show you is, there's the back. Any guesses? Can you tell what it is? Okay, then we turn him around. He's got tape on this, ribbon on the side, and then we have, so it sits in a little bucket, and I've put some dried oasis in the bucket and put in some little fake grass, and I've put black stones. They're not fixed in place yet. So that is that one. Isn't that cool? This is my problem, you see. I finish all these pieces and I don't want to send them back. I want to keep them all. But anyway, so that is that one. Now, another customer sent me 2 Shepherd's Bush Christmas stockings to finish for her. So I've been busy working away on those. So this is what they are. So this is where I'm up to on this one. I've just got to put the cuff on the top and sew the lining, and that one's done. So they will be fully lined. They've got piping, and there's the back. So the cuff will be the same fabric as the back and the binding, the cording, and then there's a lovely rose, vintage rose sort of pattern fabric for the lining. So that's that. So I've got another one to do. They're both exactly the same, just different names. So really happy with how that turned out. So that's that one. There's the snow globe, and it's got written in it Snow Zone, cute little penguin, and there's the back, some red polka dot fabric. Isn't it cute? So there's the snow globe you can see through there. So that's that one. The next one is a little box. So this is Hello Spring. So that's the lid. It's just a little box, and there's the, so that's that one. That's so cute. Okay, now, and then I've done a hoop finish. Just got to add something up here to hang it, and there's the back, lovely green. Look at all those little wee stitches, isn't that cute? So that's that one. I don't know if I've shown these, can't remember, but you're seeing them again. This is a little dough bowl pillow. I made a little yo-yo. Yes, I have, because I remember talking about the yo-yo. And some sunflower fabric. So that's that one. And another hoop finish. Little Siamese cat. and polka dot fabric, and I'll add something on the top to hang it. So that's that one. Now these ones, just move that there. Right, this one, I don't know if I've shown this, it's still got the plastic bits on the corners. So this is a sampler done in a frame. So it's got trim and the clip. Now you can undo that, open that clip and take this piece out and change it out if you want to, if the customer wants to. So you can see that moves. So that's that one, and then it's just got the normal on the back so it can be hung. So that's that one. Now these two are just about finished, so let me show you. So this is essentially what it's going to be. So you can hang that there and then hang it. Merry Christmas. I haven't fixed these bits down yet, they're still separate, so that comes off, but it won't when I've finished it. So that's that one. And then the other one is another wooden piece with the hanger, and I'm going to put some key hooks down here so it can be hung. It's got little brass corners. Isn't that cute? I love that one. So that is my finishes that I've been working on. So I think that's all of that. Now, something I haven't talked about yet on my channel, coming up at the end of the year, I know we're in October already. It's been very exciting, very busy. Nicole from Davarnalee Designs and I are releasing a cross stitch magazine. It's going to be digital, so available for purchase and download. We haven't released any details. We've secured all our designers. There's going to be charts, there's going to be all sorts of good things in it. So that's coming up at the end of the year. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole Needlework, Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and there's a website. I will link all those details in the description below. So that's taken up a lot of our time, and the finishing and my own stitching and family and yeah, you name it, it's been happening. So we're really excited about that. It's not far away, so we're really looking forward to putting that out into the universe. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. What else? Coming up at the end of October, I'm going to my first cross stitch retreat, so I'm really looking forward to that. So that's at the end of October. It'll be a lovely weekend away up on the Sunshine Coast here in Queensland. Obviously we'll be practicing social distancing and being safe and things like that. So I think that's about it. Yep, I reckon that's probably it. So I've got a couple of shout outs. So I always like to try and find new floss tubers to watch. So one I found the other day is called Whistlestop Stitcher. Now she is in the States. She and her husband, I believe, have bought an old farmhouse, and it's been converted into a homestay for retreats. So I think primarily she was a quilter, but she's also a cross stitcher. I think she's fairly new to Flosstube, but I've been enjoying watching her. I can't think of her name. So I've been enjoying watching her, and she films from a different location in the farm stay every time she films, so you get to see a bit of the where she has the retreats. And the other one I've been watching for a while. Her name is Laura, and she's Laura xstitches, and she's on Flosstube and Instagram. She's down south. I can't pinpoint the line, maybe Melbourne, possibly. And she does all sorts of different, she hasn't got a specific genre. She's recently finished a Princess Castle. I can't think of the name of it. When I was watching it last, she had one more left to do, and then I saw it on Instagram and she'd actually finished it, so that was really cool. It's quite a big piece. So those are my two shout outs. What else? I think that's about it. I will go. I don't know when I will. I'm going to film that tutorial hopefully this week. Hopefully, if all goes to plan. So the kids are back at school, so I've got my days back. So that will be helpful. But then we've got magazine stuff. We're up to the I'm doing all the layout, so I do all the digital side of it, and Nicole does all the people stuff. So she does all the contracts and paperwork and all of that side of it. So if you're interested, pop over to those places. Like I said, I'll link them below, and you can go and have a look and see what we've been up to. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. So I hope you're all safe and doing what you love and being with who you love to a point, with restrictions and borders closed and things like that. But until next time, it's good to see you all again, and thank you for popping in and sharing some of your day with me, and I will talk to you all again soon. Thanks, bye.